when I moved here, Dan and I were both with Intercom, which was the very first company that I joined after the car business.
So talk about your introduction to art and your growing passions and how your collection evolved and all that. If you could start from the beginning up through today.
Okay.
So that
Yeah,
might include, you know, I could stop and ask you separate questions if this answer.
Yeah, I think let's yeah, I was gonna say let's start, but I think you probably need to.
Okay.
Like I'll start and then you tell me. So so where did the art come in, right? And it really started with so as I said, Dan and I worked in the same industry. We were both traveling extensively. At the time, I was working on a computer and telephony integrated project in Carlsbad, California, with DEC, which is no longer around. And Dan had started a company in Venezuela. And so we would essentially leave on Monday morning. I would go to California, he would head to Venezuela, and then I would catch the red eye home and get home Saturday morning, and he would get home Friday night. And we were basically, so the first several years of our lives was really spent together on weekends. And we found ourselves talking about work, and we're like, that's no good. We need something, we wanted something that connected us as human beings, and something that we could really learn together. And like I said, Dan had 2 works of art when we moved in together. And so I said, we kind of said, let's start exploring the art community here. Let's do that together. And that's what we did. And we started off by going to the Art Center of South Florida, now Oolite, and the Bake House. And it just, and then going to the MAM and Mocha, and it just all of a sudden, I mean, we were like, this is amazing. Like it opened up such an incredible world to us to have conversations that had absolutely nothing to do with what we were doing in our business lives. And the conversations were they were so rich. And so we're like, this is where we want to be. And so we started to collect art. After our first year in Miami, we lived in Miami Beach in an apartment there. And then we bought our first home. So while those 2 works filled our Miami Beach apartment, they in no way filled our Miami home. So we said, let's start buying art together. And so that's where it started. And we started primarily buying from, not even primarily, we started buying from local artists and from local galleries. And it was, it's hard to describe just how it felt. It was just like I would get so excited when I knew that we were going to a gallery or an artist studio. I mean, it just exploded from within, and our passion just snowballed, and it really began to take over our lives. Like every moment that we weren't working, it involved art, and then when the kids were born, we took them, like our kids have been going to art galleries and museums and artist studios since they were little babies. This artist community has literally seen our kids grow up.